Hello everyone. So this is the sample question that is excerpted from AP Art History. As you can see, it is a short essay question to analyze the artwork. Let's go to the page number 2 and there is a brief explanation about this painting. This is a landscape painting, Lac d'Annecy, which means Lake Annecy in French. It was painted in 1896 by Paul Cézanne. This painting was acquired by Samuel Courtauld in 1932 as a gift. He's an English art collector, and he also founded the Courtauld Institute of Art in London. And this painting is one of the permanent collection in this art gallery. So if you ever have a chance to visit London, maybe it's interesting to see the actual work right in front of your face. Cézanne described this mountain lake near the French border with Switzerland. Actually, the lake is right next to a town called Annecy in France. That's probably the reason the lake is named after the town. Let's go back to page number 1, and there are 3 tasks that you should answer. But let's skip number 1 and 3 and let's go to the task number 2. Task number 2 is asking you to use specific visual evidence and then explain at least 2 techniques Cézanne uses to create a sense of space in this work. In this question, a sense of space means an area or linear perspective which shows a distance between 2 or more objects in this painting that you can see here. So you can simply observe the painting carefully and describe what you can find objectively that creates a distance. So let's go to the page number 2 again. And you can find the proper answer from this sentence, which says, the tree in the foreground gives a sense of scale and distance to the castle on the far banks of the lake. But you should also keep in mind that the perspective in this painting does not always follow the Western tradition, which means it is not perfectly accurate all the time. It is because Paul Cézanne's artistic style was known as something abstract, expressive, and challenging to the conventional Western values. Therefore, it is also possible to answer the question based on the Paul Cézanne's peculiar artistic style. Let's go to the page number 4. And see one of the examples of acceptable responses here. It says, the use of consistent colors throughout the painting makes the visual space shallow. The farthest mountain tops look as close as the shore of the lake, for example. It means there's no aerial perspective in this work, so that it seems as if the mountain top and the lake are located on the same spot without any distance gap. Let's go back to the page number 1 again. And let's look at the painting together. It is not really true because it's obvious that the mountain tops here are placed much farther than the lake that you can see over here. But the sample answer is just there for you to get the general idea of the proper response. So within the time limit, it's impossible to write an essay as sophisticated enough as a thesis. So use your own words for answering the question, even though you make some grammar mistakes.